Top 5 best Amouage fragrances, not only in my collection, but seriously, like, ever. What's going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. Yes, I'm doing one of those top 5s again. Yes, I love those, and you guys seem to like them too. Yes, so there's another one here. And today's video, honestly, I just love this house. There's way too many creations of this house that I personally adore, but I only picked the top 5 that really, when I say really, the ones that they really stand out to me and to pretty much everybody that I know of. Yes. Seriously, guys, Amouage, one of the best houses out there, and I know for you guys, a lot of niche connoisseurs out there, they just adore that house, and it is one of their favorites. It is one of my favorites too, without any doubt. Seriously, guys, I wanted to make it only a top 5, but it has to be a top 6 because there's that new fragrance that I personally adore and I've been wearing the heck out of it, and it deserves to be on that list, to be honest. Yes, it is on my number 6 or honorable mention. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but it deserves to be on that slot. Deservedly. Is that even a word? I don't know. Probably, yes. Correct me if I'm wrong down there. It is Portrayal Man. This is Violet Leaves to the max. It's a bit floral, but it is like 110% masculine. Yes. It resembles somewhat Fahrenheit by Dior, but to me personally, I feel like this is a niche version of that. This is much smoother version of that, and you can feel like it's very well composed all together. It projects great, it performs great, it's very masculine. It's a little bit old school in a way, but with a modern twist as well. So if you are shying away from this, comparing this to Fahrenheit, and you think it's redundant to own both, no, just give this one a try again. Also, on the other hand, if you're shying away from this and you're thinking this is an old school and it's not probably gonna be your cup of tea, again, just give this one a try. You might actually be surprised. Yeah, Portrayal Man on my number 6 or honorable mention. My number 5, yes, it's the Blue Beats, yes, and I'm talking about Interlude Man right here. This is a gem that I love, guys. I know it's an acquired taste, it's not for everybody, and probably it's not for you. Yeah, I'm talking about you, the one who's watching this video right now. Yeah, you need to try this one out before you buy, because you might pretty much hate it. Yeah, I'm just telling you, I'm warning you, bro. But on the other hand, if you have a great skin, you would probably have a great chemistry with this Blue Beast right here. And I'm just telling you, again, bro, this is very oody, ashy, incensey, resinousy. It's extremely dark, yes. It's somewhat green though. It gets somewhat green on my skin, and it gives like somewhat of a clean vibe in a way. It's weird, but yes. And when it dries down, it gets sweeter as well. It's not as ashy like an ashtray, like what everybody say. No, it's hey, you're beautiful, baby. I'm telling you, you are beautiful, okay? This is actually the non-magnetic cap, and this is the first ever version of it, and it just performs absolutely amazing on my skin. I've heard from a lot of people it got way weaker, and now it's very tolerable for pretty much everybody, and it's not as ashy and as obnoxious as it used to be. Well, anyway, I'm glad I don't have that problem. That's why it is on my number 5 on this list, yes. My number 4 is a great fragrance, guys. I'm just assuring you guys that. You have to be rich, or this fragrance would make you rich, even though you don't want it, bro. I know you don't want it. I know. But seriously, guys, Jubilation 25 is like a princess smell, guys. It's like, it's a smell that exudes class, it exudes wealth, and exudes everything good. Yes, and I do love you also, baby, okay? This fragrance is very balmy, thick with a dry fruit, and somewhat incensey and balsamic in a way, but it smells good. It's very soothing to me. This is again a vintage bottle, and I just love the performance on it. A couple of sprays of that would last me like all day, no problem asked, seriously. It also gets me compliments, and I couldn't be happier just to have this in my collection, first of all, and yes, just to wear it sometimes, just to, like, you know, add a couple of zeros into my bank account. I need that. Trust me. My number 3 on my list, it could easily be my number 1. Seriously guys, I have 2 full bottles of it, even though I don't need 2 full bottles. A couple of sprays, it's all I need just to project until, I don't know, like New York, and I live in LA. Yes, I'm not exaggerating. Probably I'm exaggerating just a little. But to be honest here guys, I just love the attention Opus 6 gets me. Hey, this one always gets me tons and tons of compliments every time I reach for it, and just couldn't be happier again just to have this one in my collection. I probably shouldn't need, or I shouldn't have 2 bottles. I don't need 2 bottles, so probably I'm just gonna sell one of those in the future, or just swap it for something else that I need. But I just can't. I'm not ready yet. I'm not the 2 bottles that I have also, they are vintage, beast moding, like yeah, crazy. Be advised, this one also doesn't wear the same on anybody's skin. I'm just blessed just for this one to shine on my skin. But I know from close friends of mine, they used to own this, but it just didn't perform. Not it didn't perform, it performed, but it just didn't shine as well as it does on my skin. Yes, it's very ambery, very incensey, and the combination of the 2 together just divine. Yes, it gets powderier with time when it dries down, and it's and it's like, it's sweet, resinously sweet, but not too sweet at the same time. It's playful in a way, but classy at the same time, if it makes sense. This is one of the best Amouages out there guys, and if you are lucky enough and it worked on your skin, you'll be blessed. Trust me, go try it out. Opus 6 on my number 3, yes. My number 2 on my list is Lyric Man. Yes, it has to be Lyric Man, bro. Come on. This is the magnetic cap, and it's not the vintage, because I literally don't need the vintage. This one is beast moding on its own. Yes. This is a fresh rose, bro. It's got a very lemony blast at first, and that lemony blast stays for quite a while and makes that rose very vibrant and fresh, but also it's got a very beautiful incense touch. It's very subdued. It's not in your face, but it just gives a beautiful touch into this composition and makes this fragrance super extremely beautiful. You know what the incense note on this fragrance reminds me of somewhat? Not entirely though. It reminds me of the incense note on Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel, it's a very great fresh fragrance, but it's got a twist with that incense note just in the back, and just it gives this one a very different other dimension than any other fragrance out there. This is what it is pretty much with that fragrance right here. Again, yeah, it's a beautiful scent. It's so rosy, so if you're not into rose fragrances, you're probably not gonna enjoy that one as much. It could be a little feminine for some people. I don't find it feminine at all. I find it totally unisex, and it works on my skin great, and it gets me tons of compliments. But I can see that it could be feminine for a lot of you guys out there. So this one, you either gonna love it, or you probably not gonna appreciate it as much. So this one, definitely gonna try it out. Like all the other Amouages, every Amouage pretty much it's an acquired taste. It's not for everybody. You always gonna try Amouage before you buy. Seriously guys, and that's one of those. I have a feeling, not a feeling, I just know that you guys already know which one is my number 1. And yes, you guys are right. It is that one right here, Reflection Man. Yes. To be honest here guys, Reflection Man changed the whole niche game ever since it came out. This one was a statement that made this community, that niche fragrance thing happened and got bigger. I'm telling you, this is one of those fragrances that like Aventus, like Tuscan Leather, like Tobacco Vanille, those are the main fragrances that actually made this community get bigger. I'm telling you, this is one of the staples. I call it a classic. It is definitely one of the classics that I personally think every man should own a bottle of. This one is a compliment getter. This one, it would make you smell handsomer, 110%. Could be a little mature on some people. Seriously, guys, I remember my first impression when I first smelled this fragrance. I bought this blindly. Yeah, did I buy it blindly? I don't remember. I've been having this for a long time. I probably bought this blindly. I don't quote me in that. I don't remember 110%. But what I remember is my very first initial spray of this fragrance. I didn't really like it as much. I thought it smelled old to me. I was like somewhat old schoolish, somewhat old. But it's just like I was wrong. Seriously, guys, I was wrong. This one is one of my favorite fragrance smelling out there, right as of right now. This one is one of my complimented fragrances out there as of right now. This is again the vintage. The compliments I got of this are insane. Usually, I don't wear it as much, to be honest, because just due to the fact that I just wanna save it. I'm savoring it for special occasions. But I love it. I'm not gonna deny it. If I could get myself a backup bottle of this, I'll be the happier person like ever. If I need to get like 5 bottles in my whole collection, this one definitely has to be one of them, like 110%. That's how much I love this fragrance. That's how much I want this fragrance. Reflection Man is a great fragrance, guys. It's very jasmine-y. It's the most masculine jasmine fragrance that I ever smelled in my life. It's very masculine, even though that jasmine note is huge in it. It's woodsy, it's boozy, it's fresh, it exudes class. It would make you handsome, bro. Just give this one a try and try it out. Reflection Man is definitely, without a doubt, a 10 out of 10 to me personally, and I'm pretty sure it is a 10 out of 10 for a lot of you guys out there also. Always try before you buy. So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching and subscribing and doing all the good stuff. Please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of my list? What are your favorite Amouage based fragrances? Amouage fragrances. I'm just curious, did I miss anything that should be on this top 10 and I just didn't include it? I'm curious and I would love to know. Of course, don't forget to give me mucho likes. I want as many likes as you can possibly give. That would actually boost my confidence big time and would make me even make more videos. So give me as many likes as you can possibly give, and don't forget also to follow me on Instagram. Right here I always do my Instagram things that you probably need to check out, so go follow me there now. And this is pretty much it, guys. Subscribe, of course, and notification bell, that's a must as well. I don't want you guys to miss on any of my videos, okay? And this is another week with no sponge, and I know sponge make it smelling good always easy. Peace.